Good day, it's Egg, and this is the Real Grade Wing Zero TV, and I don't mean Taylor's version, released by Bandai in 2025. Could this be the best kit of this mobile suit? Well, it all depends on your preferences, so let's get into it. If you're like me and you don't build very many new kits, this is gonna hit you like the Schleifen plan. Unboxing it, you'll see many beautiful runners with detailed parts and no pre-built inner frame pieces. The build is just unreal. I thought it would be a copy of the Wing Gundam Real Grade, but that came out 4 years prior to this guy. Real Grades are advancing the same way that Master Grades were back in the mid-2000s. This kit is full of awesome mechanics, like the opening thrusters on the wings and the remarkable torso articulation. Color separation? Yeah, don't even think about it. Everything is perfect, and all you have to do is panel line this model. Maybe add some stickers, which are great and really complete the aesthetic of this kit. I also tried to get most of the exposed frame bits with black Gundam marker to add extra contrast. Speaking of the frame, this kit has a nearly complete one outside of the thighs and the lower arms, but that won't affect stability whatsoever. Once you finish this model and start posing it, you'll find nothing short of magic in your hands. The only thing that pops off is the chest jewel, otherwise it's smooth sailing. The completed appearance is amazing. I mean, come on. You have eyes. You can see it. The simplest of poses is enough to bring out this model's amazing qualities. The detail is great. The two-tone color on the white is always a showstopper, and whether it's front, back, or side, there is simply no bad angle for the Wing Zero. Call it Charlie XBOX the way it's perfect 360. In isolation, it's easy to take this degree of surface detail for granted, but when I compared it to that Wing Gundam Real Grade again, it's insane how much further this kit goes. This is top tier engineering that we would have never thought possible before. Look at the wings, I mean they just nailed it with the binders moving everywhere, all the joints are nice, it does exactly what you want it to, it's just bananas. As with any Wing Zero, you'll want to get this guy up in the air right away, but unlike the perfect grade, that is not a matter of necessity. There are nice ports on the back to connect it to an action base, if you have a newer one and you don't break things trying to get to a good angle. My biggest enemy with Gunpla is not polycaps or screws, it's those old Real Grade hands. Even the large ones on the Galgai Gar gave me a lot of trouble with those individually articulated fingers. Luckily, this kit has solid hands and it holds that double rifle without hassle. You can also expand and split them. The shield has a peg that slots into the arm real nice. Both these accessories are just beautiful, with the easiest dual hand shooting pose you can imagine. There are some little features with this kit that you don't even realize at first, like the opening vents in the chest and a cockpit hatch that was really hard to open and I just gave up. There's also the shoulder mounted guns, and yeah, they still have the same problem with clearance from the ears, but they flip out this time so you can actually put the white panels down and have it look normal. Of course, the shoulders open up and hold the beam sabers inside. Also, yeah, guys, there's the transformation. Alright, I'm past my wimpy days of skipping out on this. We're gonna turn this guy into bird mode. In the 5 minutes it took me to transform this kit, I was impressed that nothing popped off and there were no difficult parts. I may not have done it perfectly, but I felt that ancient sense of automorph when the legs and feet just went into place so smoothly. Naturally, the Wing Zero is not like the Zeta in terms of complexity, since it's really just laying down with extra steps. But since this kit is so great to handle, I actually almost had a good time with this. I say almost because the end result isn't exactly my favorite thing on Earth, but hey, this is what the bird mode's supposed to look like. Overall, the Wing Zero is a kit so amazing that complimenting it feels as redundant as commenting on a Dua Lipa Instagram post. But you don't know how outstanding this model is until it's yours. Now, I might sound a bit like a Weenie Hut Jr. patron here, but I long for a Wing Zero that perfectly captures the essence of the show. Maybe the 1/60th no grade is the closest, but the high grade feels too dinky for me, and the master grade is a different take on the suit. This real grade is kind of like a high-res version. It's a perfect way of modernizing the design, foregoing the dorkiness of the chest and the giant green jewel, and increasing the size of the wings. I just don't think I'll ever be truly content with the Wing Zero TV version in the 1/144 scale. But hey, we all have a fantasy that can never be quenched, and this is my Gunpla version of that. In no way does it take away from this real grade, which is balls on the table. This bananas ass kit is trying to be the best of the best at every turn. Bandai is putting everything into real grades nowadays, and it's likely to assume that the best is yet to come. Although we only get 1 or 2 a year, each release is like a new Beatles album, and with this year's real grade Ingram, I can only pray that an arbalist will come in through the bathroom window. That's all I gotta say this time. Stay tuned for the next time when we mic the... Oh god, I'm not gonna do that rhyme. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.